Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Saudi Arabia is the largest supplier of oil to India all these days. And last month, so there is a competition between Iran and Iraq with respect to the second largest supplier of oil to India. And of course, at the second place, it was Iran. But now it has been changed. And for the month of April, it has been Iraq. So Iraq became the largest supplier of oil to India. See here, what exactly is this? For the purpose of examination, current affairs are important, I told you. So you may be writing some exams like banking or SSC, some other examinations. So during that time, you have to be very, very careful. So the latest information is important for the examination. And if you just continue with the old information, obviously there is every possibility that you may go wrong. So tomorrow in the examination, if there is a question, which of the following country is the largest supplier of oil to India? And obviously at number A, that is at number one position, the option A will be given Saudi Arabia. So, but you need to update yourself and you have to be very careful. As of now, it is Iraq, right? And for the month of April, I am talking about, the data has been released just now. And with respect to Saudi Arabia, so it has supplied like 750,000 barrels per day. But whereas Iraq has supplied $1 million, 1 million barrels per day. That is called BPD, barrels per day, right? 1 million. So that is a 10 lakh barrels, right? So Iraq 10 lakh barrels per day, and whereas Saudi Arabia 750,000 barrels per day. So for any forthcoming examination, till it is changed, the answer is Iraq, right? Let me repeat the statement for your information. Iraq is the largest supplier of oil to India, right? Of course, even with respect to OPEC countries also, Organization of Petroleum Export Countries. So here, out of all these OPEC nations, Saudi Arabia is the largest producer of oil, right? So, but I am talking about India, largest supplier of oil to India as of now, it is Iraq, right? So please remember this. Next thing, so very recently in China, so this OBOR, this forum has been completed. So now, and for that, India did not attend because India has got its own reasons. So now there is an opportunity for India, so to make the entire world to listen to its voice. And that is going to happen on June 2nd, and it is going to happen in Russia. So there is a meet called SPIEF. I'll show you what exactly is that. And during that particular time, for this particular forum, India has been invited as a guest. So for the first time, India has been invited to this particular forum as a guest, and India is going to raise the voice here. And in this particular meeting, the president of Russia and also the Prime Minister of India, both are going to give the joint address, right? So we'll wait and watch what exactly is going to happen. But otherwise, they may ask you the question that the SPIEF summit, that is SPIEF forum meeting, has been is being conducted in. Answer is Saint Petersburg, that is located in Russia. So please remember these points. I would like to open the document and share this document with you. Kindly have a look at this. Look at this. SPIEF, it stands for Saint Petersburg International Economic Forum. And this is a forum for debating geopolitics. And this is to be held on June 2nd, 2017, and for which the Prime Minister of India is going and is going to attend. So what is the theme? Theme for the year 2017 is that the SPIEF will convene under the theme of achieving a new balance on the global stage, right? And this SPIEF is dubbed as Davos of Eurasia. Next. The President of Russia and the Prime Minister of India would be addressing jointly. This is the first time that India will be a guest country at the forum. Please remember this point. And for this particular meeting, Secretary General of UNO is also attending. Look at this. During this speech, the Prime Minister is going to reiterate India's position that no country can accept a project that ignores its core concerns on sovereignty and territorial integrity. So, this is what we are discussing for the last 2 days. And with respect to OBOR, though India was invited, India smoothly rejected the invitation, saying that you are going to construct a project and the project is going to disturb our territorial integrity and our internal sovereignty. So for such type of projects, how can we attend? India raised its voice. And the Prime Minister of India, he is going to explain the same thing to the world on June 2nd. Next, these are all important points. Please look at this. Please note I have given St. Petersburg is the entry point for international. Look at this very carefully. For all the aspirants who are preparing for civil service examination, this point is very important. This is an entry point for international north-south transportation corridor that connects India with Russia and Europe via Iran. So this connects India with Russia and Europe via Iran. This is important point. And this is one of the flagship connectivity projects that the present government is investing in for smooth entry into Russia, Eurasia, and Europe. So within days of SPIEF, India will also enter the SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. As of now, India is not a member, but India is going to become a member in this particular international forum very soon, hoping to expand the footprints in Central Asia through which corridors under China's Belt and Road initiatives. Very, very important one. So the entry of India into Shanghai Cooperation Organization so will make India to enter into the Central Asia. Next. So kindly remember this. So what are the points I told you now? So with respect to Saint Petersburg, or this with respect to Iraq. So these are all the statements that are very, very important for the examination point of view. So next, I would like to say something about Operation Clean Money. What is this? This has been launched by Government of India, meaning Income Tax Department has launched this particular program. So to get the people with the black money, and of course lots of chances have been given to the people so to disclose their black money, so that what happens, some percentage you will be paying it to the government and the rest of the money will become your white money, and on which the government will not ask any questions. Right, so this is a wonderful one. Right, so and especially this after this demonetization of November 8th 2016, during that time, the government made it very, very clear to disclose this deposit in the banks and this pay the penalty. But unfortunately, what happened, so many people did not disclose that. So now we have the system, we have the electronic system where so the tracking can be done very easily. So, right, so where the money has been deposited in various bank accounts, where the money was spent for purchasing gold or other jewelry, so everything has been tracked now, and Income Tax Department is taking it very seriously, and complete support of the government is there, and so many people are going to be issued with the notices, and the money will be so taken away by the government. So meaning is simple, as the technology is improving, so getting this going away or getting escaped from the clutches of the Income Tax Department will become very, very difficult task. Now, so tomorrow in the examination, they may ask you, what is Operation Clean Money? Look at this. It was launched by Income Tax Department soon after the demonetization. This is to ensure that those with undeclared incomes were brought into the tax fold. The IT department income tax department identified about 1.8 million persons who were contacted through SMSs and emails and asked to explain their deposits, pay tax, or declare past undisclosed income through the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. Right? So, what is this Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana? We have discussed in our earlier classes. That's the reason why most of you maybe are aware of this. In the former finance minister of India, Mr. P. Chidambaram and his son, their houses and offices are being raided. Similarly, with respect to Lalu Prasad Yadav, leader of RJD party, so he is also being raided. And Lalu claimed that I will not fear of anyone and I am going to face the law. So and of course the opposition parties, as always, they criticize the government for for having the ill ideas to make the IT department to go and raid so these important leaders. So now the situation is very clear. Whether you are an important leader or not, that is immaterial. So everybody should be equal before the law, right? So when it comes to the disproportionate assets or black money or whatever it is, everything, so that has to be disclosed. Everything has to be fair in country like India, and already a great damage has been done to India. So now this is the time to reshape and restructure India, and that is possible when the people from the topmost level to the bottommost level, if everybody will come together and work together. So during the time, so we can rebuild India, and that will become the modern India. Next, I would like to show you the document once again. Kindly have a look at this. So the Indian state with the highest number of divorces: Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, or Kerala. So kindly remember this. All these states are there at the top 5. So in the top 5 list, so these 4 states are there. In all these states, there are the highest number of divorces, right? But at the highest level, it is Kerala. So please remember the answer. It is Kerala at the highest level, where you have highest number of divorces. Of course, if you look at the international level, so the number of India is not figuring, in fact. So there are very high rate of divorce cases with respect to various other nations. And in India, the number is very negligible, in fact. And especially there is a saying that in South India, there are more number of divorces when compared to North India. Meaning south of Vindhyas, you have Vindhya mountains, you have more number of divorces, and north you have very less number of divorce cases. All right. So, but apart from this, so divorce is separate, and the separation is also separate. What do you mean by this? Once the marriage is over, if they permanently decide to get separated, that is called divorce. Legally, that is happening. You are getting divorced. But when it comes to the separation, it is 3 times more than this divorce. Separation means they are staying separately. They are living separately, but legally the divorce is not happening. And those cases are very, very high in numbers. Clear? And obviously, these are all the unfortunate things that happen in the society, and that disturbs, the mental health. That disturbs the mental health of the people, and the quality of life is very, very low in such candidates. So hence, because India is a land of traditions, we have certain values, we have our own systems. So that is the reason why. So it is better to provide more education to the people, so that they can understand our customs and values in a better manner, and they can live and lead a very, very happy life, right? So for the examination point of view, if there is a question, the answer is Kerala. See, why I decided to take up this one is that Somewhere I read that in the recent past they have given Gujarat has the highest number of these divorce cases. But please remember, the highest number as per the records of 2016. As per the records of 2016, the number is very high in Kerala. Very high in Kerala. Am I clear? Right. So please remember these points. I spoke to you regarding Iraq, so which became the largest supplier of oil to India. And whatever the figure I have given, these are the figures with respect to April. Right. So meaning, so in the coming few days, if you are writing any examination, if there is a question, answer will be Iraq. Right. And this month, what is going to happen? Right. And which country will be supplying more? So this data will be getting the next month. So next month, during the time, so the answer may change. That is the reason why current affairs are very, very important. You need to update yourself on day-to-day basis, right? So it was Saudi Arabia, now it is Iraq, right? And what is going to happen in St. Petersburg, I explained you. And very soon India is also going to become a member of SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Am I clear? So please remember these points. So that's all for the day. I take leave of you now, and I'll see you in the next class with more current affairs. Till then, I wish you all a very, very, very good luck. Thank you so much for being with me this evening. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you.